I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I have a clip to put in here that I filmed yesterday, but I did want to just give you guys a quick update that I didn't get a chance to do a live test because AF beat me to it, and I am cycle day 28 today. Well, technically cycle day 21. So, but what that basically means is that I ovulated around cycle day 13, which is really early, but I wasn't tracking, so I didn't know that until today. Um, so I'm down. I'm blah. I can't even talk. I just drove home from work. I just got off of work, and so I had a song came on. It's called, I believe it's called "Praise You in the Storm" by Casting Crowns, and it just made me like blah. It made me cry, and because I feel like every time I'm having these kind of days, like I get in my car and like the perfect song comes on the radio, and God just knows what I need to hear, and just like a piece of it that he said, that just a piece of the song that says he knows let me try that again. He knows every tear you've cried, and he holds them in his hand, and he's never left your side. And that just is so true. Like, he knows all of our pain and all of our tears, and he's never left us, though. He's still there, and that's the only thing that gets me through this, is knowing that God's plan is greater than my wants and needs at this very second. So there you are. Cycle 18 was a bust, and we're on to cycle 19. And I'm going to do a second or separate update letting you guys know what our plans are for cycle 19 and all that good stuff. So sorry, no live test, and sorry that for myself that I have a cycle 19, but again, I have to move on. I have to know that everything is going to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and play the piece that I made yesterday, which is what inspired the title, Post That Live Test, or Post Those Live Tests. And it kind of does tie in with what I'm talking about right now, so it's perfect. But enjoy, guys, and I will be back for Veda Day 18 tomorrow, and we'll go from there. See you later. I watched a video where someone had brought up, not posting a live pregnancy test because it was negative, and there was other things that were said, in that person's video, and what I'm talking about is totally not anything to do with that person, but it did kind of make me think of something that I wanted to kind of voice. A lot of us do post a live pregnancy test, either monthly or every once in a while, something like that, and I'm playing with my hair like crazy, sorry. That's what happens when it's down. Anyways, I get so sidetracked sometimes. So a lot of us do post, live tests either monthly or, I don't know, just every once in a while. I don't do them monthly, but I do them quite often. But I just wanted to state that my opinion that a lot of us post them because that's part of our journey. It's part of our, part of getting to be a mother, is that's just what's leading up to it. And when I started this channel, I wanted to share our journey. And, our journey, obviously, when you TTC for a long amount of time, it's not going to always be fun. There's going to be heartache. There's going to be tears. There's going to be, times that you're just plain upset. And I feel like if I never posted a live pregnancy test until I was actually pregnant, well, first of all, I would cut out a lot of my videos, but second of all, I feel like you guys would just have missed out on so many of my raw and true reactions to how I feel. Because a lot of times, when I see the negative test, I'm like, oh, it's negative. But then, I'll follow up with it and just be, that really stinks, but, I'm going to keep having faith. It's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, And then I have my moments of weakness, and I share that with you guys. And I want to look back, when I do get my BFP, and just I want to look back at my journey and say, look how far we've come. Like, my baby's going to mean so much to us just because I'm going to have my journey to look back on and see how far we came waiting for our miracle. And I didn't take offense to the person who said, I'm not going to post a bunch of negative tests. Nobody wants to see that. I didn't take offense to it, but I was just kind of like, I post negative tests all the time, and it's just because that's part of us. That's part of what our journey is. And I give props to everyone that posts their live tests and is not afraid to show people their emotions, because some people don't want to. And it's a very personal decision, and I respect it highly. I just want to say, keep doing it. Post those live tests, and let us see who you are. Let us see your true feelings. And I guarantee you that you doing things like that encourage others to either start a channel or be more real on their channel, or whatever. I feel like you are encouraging others, and they're going to see other people that are going through struggles, and they're going to see your emotions and be like, wow, I'm not the only one. I'm not in this alone. And it's going to cause them to reach out to you or reach out to others that are going through this journey. And I think that's just amazing. That's just like an amazing thing about this community, is that people show their true emotions, and that gives other people the courage to open up to others, and it just starts this whole huge explosion of friendships and just journeys that are unfolded. And I'm thankful for that. I am so thankful for deciding to do this a little over a year ago, and I've met so many friends, and I feel like if I hadn't done that, I'm a pretty outward spoken person, but for touchy, sensitive subjects like this, I don't know if I would have opened up to people in my life, in my personal life, about how I'm feeling, about how sad I get. Because although this is on a public site where anyone can Google my name and find me, most people in my day-to-day life and my Facebook friend life, they don't have a clue that Tim and I have struggled for a year and a half with trying to have our first baby, and they don't know my emotions. And maybe they will stumble across this one day and find it, and they'll get to see everything that I have feelings about. But it's just that this is like a safe haven community for me, and I am so thankful for it. So whether it's posting a live test or posting about how you feel about which cycle you're on, or where you're at in your cycle, or what steps your doctor wants you to take next, and whether you're crying or laughing or whatever, post it. And I commend you all for doing that, because it does take bravery. It does take boldness to put your life on the internet. So again, congrats to all of you who are sharing your lives, and don't be afraid to think that any part of it is too little or too, I don't know, whatever. Nothing is too small or not important enough to put out here, because again, it's your journey. You're going to get to look back on this, and you're going to be able to watch your own emotion. You don't replay your emotions. You might have a journal that you write things on, but you don't get to replay your emotions. You don't get to reenact your life. It's a video, and it's forever going to be there for you to just go back and look at and see how far you've come. So that's all. I know I rambled for 5 or 6 minutes onto my vlog, but I just really wanted to get that out there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!